Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So UNLV's offense will go on the attack first. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Miles. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Buys a little time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time today. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Knights come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, UNLV. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Touchdown, Rebels! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football on an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Knights will punt this one away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. Now on the return. He gets a block. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it in, more than enough for a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this.
He tries to take the top off. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Rebels are on the move. Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Dances away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB.
Touchdown, Vegas. Fired in from the red zone for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting.
Turning it on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the touchdown.
Look at that.
Intercepted.
Defensive MVP, bro. Hey, defensive Heisman. That boy got 3 picks. 4 picks. 6 touchdowns.
Rebels offense is back on the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive.
Terrible throw.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sellers. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the back. Snap from the gun on third down. Lets it go to the end zone.
I'll catch
that.
that.
Ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll play it safe
Carter,
and try
like
for
Quincy
3.
Carter.
And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. He splits the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Miles. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Miles. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Gets it out fast. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop on the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it.
Thank you. You too.
Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because...
There he goes! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Gets rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send out the kicker here. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Sellers. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Rebels will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the wideout. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
UNLV 31, UCF 12.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll leave it with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the 1st half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He'll throw on 3rd down. quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways. Turning it on! They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the tight end.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got room to work. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Come on, y'all fucking giving up all these
pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Now the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Knights line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Rebels offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Rebels just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. And his throw is incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Pope. And the returner will be knocked down. His drive will open from the 15. They're going to test the right side with this one. Open space at the 25. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Off the ball.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And it's incomplete on third down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got room on the return.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a heat.
Bro, why are you getting sacked every fucking play?
And down he goes at the 39. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, UCF! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Ball down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Quarterback keeps it.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. DB's right up on the receivers. He'll set up to throw. Let's it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Inside the 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Sellers. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Unleashes one. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They're about to snap it for the seventh time on this drive. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Knights want to crank the tempo. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Swings it out to his running back. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to score.